So welcome to this street meditation practice. Because of the topic, meditating in real life, I thought I'd go to an actual street. So here I am in downtown in my city, and I'm going to guide you through the essential principles of street meditation. So first, this is a formal style of meditation. So find a comfortable seat, straight spine, just the way you would with any other kind of meditation practice. And then I like to go eyes open with this practice because it's a way of just allowing in the chaos of what's happening. And that's really what we're trying to do here, is become more present, more available, more aware of everything that's happening in the midst of life's chaos, instead of retreating or closing down. So begin by just noticing what's happening in the visual field. And if you're in a place like this, you might notice cars passing or people walking by. So allow yourself to bring your full present moment awareness to the sights of the city, the trucks going by, the cars going by. And now become aware of one other thing, and this really is the key to this street meditation practice: embarrassment. I know that sounds strange, but the primary barrier to meditating in real life like this, I have found, is the feeling of embarrassment. I'm experiencing it right now. There's people walking by, looking at me. See if you can just be with that experience of embarrassment without trying to change it, without wanting to run away, just staying. It can be helpful to locate this experience in your body. Is there a sensation? Is there a place where you feel embarrassment? It's kind of in my chest. I feel this just like embarrassed energy. And now bring your attention to what might just be the ultimate sensory experience in street meditation, which is sound. So you'll notice all sorts of crazy sounds happening. Cars driving by, people talking, dogs barking, car horns, car alarms. And one of the keys to this practice is to notice the tendency of your mind to judge these sounds as bad or somehow not as good as the sound of a waterfall or the waves breaking on the ocean. And just notice that judgment and see if you can attend instead to the pure sensory experience of the sound. So there's a famous principle in Zen, beginner's mind. Imagine hearing these sounds for the first time. Imagine you're like an investigator of these sounds of the urban landscape. What are they like? What does a car passing by sound like for the first time? Or a jackhammer? just paying attention to the music, the symphony of sound. And now see if you can begin to combine all of the senses. So noticing the visual field, expanded awareness, gazing at whatever is happening in front of you, noticing sound, and then the key to all meditation practice, but especially this practice, is to relax. So let yourself just relax into the practice. Drop any effort. The more you can relax, the more your mind can begin to take in these sounds in a more receptive way. The more you begin to experience this open quality of awareness. Big mind, as I like to call it. And when thoughts arise, as they inevitably will, that's just the nature of meditation and mindfulness. The mind wanders. Notice that. And the magic moment is really when you become aware, when you notice, and then bring your attention back to this moment, what's happening right here, wherever you happen to be. The sound, cars, the music that just started next to me. Bring your full attention, relaxing your full attention into whatever's happening wherever you are. So we'll take a few final breaths here. For this final minute, see if you can just absorb whatever's happening in your environment. It's almost like the barriers, the boundaries between your mind and whatever's happening, the cars, the music, people walking by. Those barriers start to dissolve. Just watching all of these sensations, all these sounds, everything in the visual field as it passes by. No attempt to change it. Just noticing it. You might even notice the smell. The smells in street meditation are quite different. Often smells we categorize as disgusting or not ideal in some way. And then just before you come out of this practice, notice anything that's changed. As you see this new environment, or I should say this old environment with new eyes, notice if your perception of where you are is different. Notice what has changed for you. And then when you're ready, see if you can come back to this space with this quality of present moment awareness, with this attention to the sound, to what's happening in the visual field. Maybe there's even a little bit more gratitude for the beauty of where you are and where you live. And these spaces that we ordinarily see as just urban, not very interesting, not like being in nature. See what happens when you see these spaces with fresh, new eyes. And as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you'll learn about each new video that comes out, each new practice. I'll see you soon.